We'll do more harder high fives later.
It's all like, look at the camera. Gives me a bit of a mouth.
What does that say? For those who knows this.
Fentanyl?
Yes.
Yes.
This is fentanyl. We have spent years developing our credibility and our knowledge to know exactly what the perfect budget PC build can possibly be. And I am joined here with your boy Owen once again, the podcast co-host. Now, get out of the way! Get out of the way! We have here the perfect budget $900 PC build that we are going to be building in front of your eyes today. Now, Owen, what inspired you to get this build exactly?
I have a shitty computer and so, get out!
No, you need to talk into this.
So basically, in a nutshell, like I have a really bad build, and so like I needed to like upgrade my PC because I've had it for like since 2020, and so I need to like have a better build, you know.
And so I realized that my boy here, Owen, also lives in Vancouver, Canada, which is where we are stationed here at Linus Media Group. And so we are doing the collab of a century. And we are also joined here with your boy, Oliver John Browning. And he's gonna stay right here because he's a good boy. And so this reminds me of transitioning to this
transitioning. He's trans.
Transitioning to this segment, to our sponsor. Editor Teagues here. Today's video is sponsored by Big Fat Juicy Balls. Okay, so I cut one end. We're gonna cut the other end. Okay, we're gonna leave it on the mat because it's anti-static. We need to take the plastic off. I swear there's one right here. Here it is. So here we have an incredible i7-12700K. And we didn't get the F because, you know, it's nice to have the capability and freedom to overclock your processors just for convenience sake. Owen is quite spoiled this time around because this entire build is $900. My PC was like somewhere from $1,500 to $2,000 in total. And so PC parts, especially the new ones, they've gotten quite cheaper. Building a PC has never been more simple in 2024/2025. And so in the future, I can't guarantee any cheap amount of hardware to be displaced on the interwebs and whatever for our future Gen Alphas building their first PCs. So we're gonna put this to the side here, and we're gonna need to open the hatch. Or do we have to take this off?
Push it down, and then pull it sideways.
So the plastic thing stays on until the CPU's in there. We can put the CPU in. So basically, Owen, we need to grab the CPU like this. You take it out, and you have to place it in there and align it with all the pins.
Yes.
And if you scratch it, it's over. These pins, they're tiny little nubs. They're little metal nipples. And if you bend those things, you know, they're gonna bend, and it's really difficult to bend them back in place. So do you think you can handle it? Do you think, is my hand shakier than yours? See, my fingers are like shaky.
My fingers are also shaky as well.
Well, they're shakier than yours.
Watch mine.
No, what if Geezer just does it because...
No, he can't do it.
No, I can't.
I had to do it for him last time.
Yeah.
You see, it's not your computer if you don't build it.
Just do it.
It's in my hands now. I'm gonna align myself. And so then we get it close enough and we just drop it in. Perfect. Get some camera action in there. Observe, look at it from the side. That is a perfect drop. The most perfect drop if I've ever seen one.
Agreed.
Yep. I think you could have done that.
Yeah, I'm still just too worried about like accidentally breaking it or something.
Okay, so we need to drop the hatch down again.
You see, you just lift it up where it says remove. Just pull it upwards. There we go.
Okay, and then the hatch comes down.
There we go.
Very nice. So Owen, you have a token. You get to keep that. So that right there, the CPU, putting it in the socket and putting the hammer down, that is the most difficult part of the entire build. And so now that we got that out of the way, we're gonna move on to the SSD. And so it's gonna get pretty easy from here.
Why don't you use your own voice?
Well,
he considers his normal voice to be boring, and like the comments always.
it's boring.
But you have a great normal voice.
Yeah, I know, right, bro? He's so beautiful.
Does he have a great normal voice?
Do I have a? I do. No, I don't.
His voice is good. Sammy's voice is good.
There is literally no downside to nuclear power, in my opinion, aside from the severity of accidents when they happen.
It caters its content towards kids very clearly, and it's very blatant.
They've both got radio voices.
Yeah.
You and I do not have radio voices.
So, okay, I need you to open that box.
Look at ripping open boxes instead of finding the way
What
to
the
open them
frick
properly.
is wrong with you? There's ways to open boxes other than ripping them out.
Whatever.
Look at this guy.
Especially if you need to send it back.
Oh, it's just like that. Okay.
Yeah, oh, it's just sitting there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Put it on the table. Put it on the table. Was mine an NVMe? I swear it's also a Samsung. This one's a 990. Mine was a 980. 2 terabyte. Mine's a Pro though. It's like $200 anyway.
I was kind of wondering this, but like, what's this thing on your wrist?
We told you it's the anti-electromagnetic.
Anti-static
Yeah.
wrist strap.
Okay, so we need a screw now. What are you doing? We need a screw.
A screw.
So we're going to use this screwdriver, Philly
Phillips
number
one.
1. There's 2 SSD sockets here. Preferably you would want it on this one, but if we had a second we would put it on this one as well, so we have the 2. So that's what these metal things are. They protect the SSD. So
You can feel it's like kind of clicking, right? You should be able to lift the whole plate off now.
oh, what is this? Do I need this?
You've got to take that off because that's your heatsink. That's your in place of heatsink compound,
Got it.
right? Self-adhesive. Don't put your fingers on.
Oh, here we have the solid state drive. Now this holds all of your games and it loads them up as well. So depending on the speed of the solid state drive, it will load up TF2 in either 10 seconds or 8 seconds. A large bit to the left, and then to the very right there's a tiny bit. And so that has to be aligned with this little thing down here. And so you just stick it in there. There you go. And it clicks, and then it's gonna go up like that. So that's where the screw goes. You turn this thing, and then it's supposed to lock it one way or the other. It locks it in place. I'm sorry, am I boring you?
No, I'm just kind of a dog.
You see, most screwdrivers, they will have a spinny bit on the top, and so you can just place your finger and then spin it, but this one doesn't, so it's harder to do it with one hand. Oh, you see, here we are. This is what we're looking for. I should have been using this the whole time. In case if you drop it, it's a lot lighter, and so it has a spinny bit. You just spin that thing. You put your finger on it, in case if your other hand is occupied, and you can just, it's much easier, but it's slower, so you might want to use 2 hands like that. And nice and tight. Make sure that screw ain't coming out, because it will screw us over. You get it? You get it? Laugh louder. That's what I thought. That ain't coming off. So there you go. We got the CPU and the solid state drive already. Now, Owen, there's something I need you to do now. Next up is the RAM. The RAM is one of my favorite parts of the build. I've messed with RAM more times than I've built a PC for various reasons. DDR5 Pro RAM. I don't know what the Pro means, but yeah. Usually RAM these days has RGB, but this one doesn't because you don't need RGB, do you? The only thing that has RGB in this build is the CPU cooler. Not even the case has RGB. So this is going to be the most boring PC build that anyone will ever do, but it was cheap.
I also like it dark because like I'm an emo, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I like it like my clock, you know?
yeah.
I like it black.
Nice.
Nice.
We need to make sure that the little things, similar to the SSD, is aligned. Align it up. It's not backwards, is it? There you go. You have to push it really hard. So you see that, Owen?
Yeah.
All right, your turn. You have to do it. You got to do something.
No.
This is the easiest, one of the easiest things.
Okay.
No, okay, you have to, okay, you see the one that's open?
Yeah.
I will explain why you have to put it in that one in a second, but just do it first. So that's good.
That it?
Nope, push it down harder. You gotta push it hard until the thing on the side clicks. Oh, yep, I heard a click. That looks good. You get a high five for that. We'll do more harder high fives later when this build is finished. So the reason why we have these 2 RAM sticks on the left end and then skip one over to this is because of a term I forgot what it's called. The RAM won't work properly with these 2 sticks unless if it's like this, because Oh, dual something memory, dual chain, dual whatever. The first set of RAM sticks will always be by 2. And then the second set will be another third and fourth. I hope you're following because it's very important. If you get more RAM and you put the third one in this bit right here, it won't work. Only the first 2 will work.
Okay.
It's dual chain memory. That's what it's called. And so when you get more RAM, you have to put 2 extras in, not just 1.
So
and
this
so
one,
that actually works.
Okay, so this one would be 1 3, and then the other 2 would be 2 4.
Yep,
But you're supposed to place 1 and 3 first, and then 2 and 4 first.
exactly. There, you get it.
Does it tell you like on the side, or is it literally just you have to guess?
Nope, you have to guess.
Dude, bro, that's so stupid.
It's
Why did they
ridiculous.
make it like that?
I don't know. So we're gonna move on to the next step here. And so I brought out the case. Move to the case. This case is a Corsair 4000D, the exact same that I have, except no RGB right here. And there's only 1 fan for some reason. There's supposed to be 2 fans. What the frick, Corsair? Oh wait, there's a fan right here. What? So this is a really nice high quality case, nice and big. You can put any GPU you want in here. If you got a 5090 or 5090 Ti that might come out in a few months, it would just be bulging like that. Just, you're taking up all the space, but it's gonna fit. I guarantee you any GPU will fit in here.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes. We're gonna take the motherboard and we're gonna stick it in there. We gotta screw it on. I might need my dad for this, actually. I don't know what I'm doing. We might need your help getting the motherboard in there because I don't know what I'm doing.
Do you want to see a laser?
I want to see a laser first.
If I turn the laser on, equals 1. Ta-da!
Oh my gosh, it's red.
I would say much more like LED equals 1. I can just type and tell it what to do. 5 and make it much lower, or even 0.01, or even 0.005 or 0.00. And then this one too.
Look at it. He's not gonna look at it.
Oh, bro.
I think you're pissing it off.
Does that come? Swallow it. Swallow it. Kiss me and put it in my mouth.
So what?
We need to find the screws. They're supposed to be back here, but I don't see them. Wait, the motherboard came with screws. Where is it? Here's some stickers.
Sticker.
Yeah, don't worry about the stickers for now. Pop it.
Well, they already did some of the work for
There's
us.
a box here.
There's a box. Yeah, that's got to be it. You getting this?
Yeah.
I think this is where like hard drives are supposed to go, but we don't have any hard drives. We only and here's some other SSD slots, but they look different.
Okay, squeeze them in.
Squeeze.
Pull it up. Everything's made to be simple. You just have to work out what the simple is.
Well, you're
dark.
Don't think I haven't broken a few connectors in my time trying to work out what the simple is.
I was originally
How much
planning
was this case?
80 or 90 bucks.
That's amazing.
I don't think it's that cheap.
Maybe it was 110 or 120.
Yeah, no, it was like one of the more expensive items.
Yeah, like
It's like gigantic.
Top 3. So I got a bunch of screws here. Those look like it'll nail down a motherboard.
Nail me down.
So we
And
need
you've got washers here too.
washers.
So have you got the instructions in? This is where you need to read the instructions.
Oh, come on, bro. We're trying to do this raw. We don't need this. Look at this. We're experts.
Yeah.
Done. I just read it.
Alright, no, look at the door. Look at the camera.
Do I have to read the book for you to make out?
I can't read.
It's all pictures, dude.
You can't see.
I can't see. This is what the back of it looks like. So we need to not scratch it up. So I'm trying to align it with that right there into this hole. Yeah, we need to align it with all these nubs everywhere because we need to screw them in. They're like everywhere. One corner for Jack Horner. Oh, I think we got it.
Okay.
I got the first one in there. You should be able to do all the other ones then. It's not your PC if you don't. I put the CPU in for you. It's like not even your PC at this point. So be very careful so that you don't drop.
Left or right? Clockwise or counterclockwise?
Clockwise.
Whoa, get out. No, actually.
No, that scared him. No, get out. No, get out.
Get out. Dude, I actually need to concentrate on this. Okay.
He's trying to sabotage his build.
Dude, bro, I was like actually legit so scared.
Clockwise was correct. Okay.
Okay.
I think you get it. Just keep doing that, I guess. Yeah. So you get some work in. You can do the other two bottom one. What the heck? Wait. There's a detail here. What does that say?
Huh?
What does that say? 4?
Yeah.
Those.
Who know?
Who knows?
What?
What the frick?
Raw time. Raw time.
Where? Rog time. Trog.
Raw.
Republic of Gamers time. It all makes sense.
Yeah,
the Jews.
Dude. It's raw time.
It's the Jew time.
It's the raw time. Let's have schmeck's raw. Okay. Yeah.
Thing. Keep going.
I was confused for a
Clockwise.
second. Is that good?
It's not moving anymore. Yeah, I think you're good.
Okay.
Either you're super weak or you're good. Okay, well this screwdriver is cool because it's metallicized and so the thing just sticks on. For anyone wondering, this is the Republic of Gamers Strix B760-A gaming Wi-Fi motherboard. It comes with a, wait, where's the antenna? It's supposed to have an antenna. Here we're gonna move on to the CPU cooler. Now we have a Cooler Master 112L core. All right, I was gonna get a Corsair, but Corsair is like an extra 20 bucks, and we're trying to do a budget PC build. And so this is a pretty good budget water-cooled cooler. That's right, it's water-cooled. And so it is a lot more effective at dispensing heat. And so it's not, this thing will be cooled, all right? Probably not as good as if it was a Corsair. Cooler Master kind of fell off. They were better in the 2000s and 2010s, but now they suck. Yeah. But it's pretty good budget build. This
fentanyl?
Yes. This is fentanyl, and it will cool the CPU. You just put it right on there. It's basically like jizz. And you just squeeze it. Okay, so LGA 12 looks like what? It looks like the wait. Well, it would be nice if it sat on the socket. Like it's showing it on here, but it's like at a weird angle. Yeah. And so I can't tell. We're trying to put the CPU cooler on, and we're trying to put like these nuts in the holes on the motherboard, but they don't screw in at all. And so it's really strange.
Oh, did you read the manual?
Yeah, and that's what it's telling us to do. Like, do we have to put the case upright or something, and then there's like washers in the back or something? Why are you eating soup on paper?
I know, right? And this has to go from the back of the motherboard up into these holes, and then you screw those things onto it. So you got to take the motherboard back out.
Are you sure?
Yep. So it tells you to put it on the back of the motherboard and then screw these.
Well, that's not very obvious.
Well, I think the preachers are pretty damn clear, dude.
Well, Owen, you're gonna have to unscrew all of it.
What? Should we just stop recording because this is going to be boring as well?
No, frick. So right here, right now, we're putting on the cooler onto the CPU, and we put our thermopaste on. Sadly, we did not get it on camera. We also put some screws in, which we also didn't put that on camera. We messed up a lot of stuff right here, right now. And so now it's all going to be worth it. Yeah, it's looking pretty good in it. We put the radiator on top. We think that is the most optimal position because it won't fit on the front, and there's already a fan right here. And so, quite unfortunate. So now that we have the radiator and the thing on the CPU, we're gonna put another fan on the radiator, and it's gonna be on there. It's gonna cool the inside of this case nice and good.
Okay, which way are you supposed to put the fan on?
I don't know.
Ah.
Wait, so how much is left?
Depends, either we're halfway or more than halfway. Depends on how much the power supply is gonna...
Like, do you have to set it up in my room?
I mean, I can.
No, I'm just saying if it's like difficult or something to where like you need an expert or something, you know?
Well, you're able to set up your current setup, I assume.
I see. No, I'm just mentally retarded.
Well, I can hold your hand if you want, I don't know.
Wait, can you right now?
What, set it up?
No, hold my hand.
No. Frick you.
Opening time.
Opening time. Be careful.
Yeah.
You know what, I should do it. This is the next delicate thing next to the CPU and motherboard. So what's funny is with this PC build we have here, the CPU is better than mine that I have in my own system to make videos, but the GPU in my system is better than this. And so this is probably the most compromised part that we have bought for this $900 build. Kind of small. Mine's like twice the size of this. Probably because mine has 3 fans, but like, there's just, it's a little baby. This is the most baby that we have in this generation of gaming. It's going to be outdated pretty soon. This came out in like 2021, I think.
Yeah.
Or 2020. We gotta unscrew one of these. You don't know a thing about this life. This button right here, you have to push it. And you see this thing right here, it moves.
Yeah.
So you gotta hold that down. I don't think my motherboard had that. Okay, this is so awkward. Typically, GPUs are really heavy. And so there's like a risk that it might snap in half. And so that thing holds it in place. But you see, if you look on the bottom, the metal things that stick out, they're like in the way.
It's supposed to go down the side of the board, and then it goes and you go chink, and then it's in.
What?
There you go, done.
Can you pull it out and make Owen do it?
So this thing has to go down right up against the metal here, and it goes down between the board and the case. These things.
Yeah, you have to do it now.
No.
It's not your PC unless if you build it. No, I don't think it's supposed to be. No. Just move it closer towards you. But yeah, so it doesn't go through those holes. It goes behind the motherboard in like a little slit.
Okay.
And then oh no, lift it back up again. It didn't go into the slot.
What's slot?
So just go down slowly. I'll tell you if it's aligned. I think you're good. Just push it in there. No, push on it harder. Can I pull it out? No, it didn't go in all the way.
You need to screw down what?
The GPU.
Oh, we haven't got it in properly. It's not in. There.
What the frick?
What?
Oh, and it's your fault.
You didn't push it down all the way.
So now we need to put it upright and put in the power supply and then plug everything in, and then that should be it.
Oh look, we didn't need to take the motherboard out. Did you find that out? That there was a big hole here and you could just put this plate on there and that.
I don't know. What the frick?
Yeah, I know. Would have saved a bit of time, wouldn't it? This is a very well designed case because they know, don't they?
Yeah, those who knows. That's why it says those who dare. Oh, it's a Corsair. I thought I got an Ares game. It's a Corsair RM850X. So this thing, it's a beast for what we have in here. There's no RGB except for the CPU cooler. This has a RTX 3050, i7 CPU. Like, why do we need an 850? Well, in case if he needs to upgrade. And I like 850. My system has an 850 and it's pretty good. But this is gonna be better because it's Corsair and everyone loves Corsair. This is probably one of the most popular power supplies out there. Besides, now maybe it is more popular than that one. Yeah, Corsair is the power supply. And this is a Corsair case. So, but yeah, the power supply is the most sensitive, well, not the most sensitive, but the least reliable part of the whole system. And if anything happens to the PC, like something goes wrong, it stops turning on, it's probably because of the power supply, and that is the first culprit. I don't know what would be next in line. Maybe the RAM, maybe the CPU, I don't know. But power supply, you gotta have a good power supply, and this is the best that you could get for this price. Here's all the cords. That's a lot. We don't need to use all of them, but we're gonna use most of them. All right, we're ready. We're gonna turn it on now. Flip the switch. So time. Turn it on. Look at that. Oh.
Well, that worked.
What would you do?
Reset it.
Reset.
Now.
BIOS. Very nice. Is that good?
Okay, yeah, just go ahead.
Should just work its magic now. What?
Just move back to the BIOS.
Alright, so chickadee check it. Here is the inside of the Dell computer, you feel me? We took the hard drive out, and so we brought it over here, and so now we're plugging it in here. We got the SATA connector, and so hopefully it'll work. So we gotta switch the drives. We gotta make this one the priority. We have something. Oh my goodness, we haven't gone this far before. Look at that poopy.
Oh, it's pretty damn slow. It's at 7200 RPM. That's amazing it's lasted that long. Usually the faster drives die.
We're getting devices ready. It's communicating.
There's actually a lot of heads all at the same time because there's not a stack.
Reboot and select proper boot device, or insert boot media in selected boot device and press the key. So just restart it.
Basically doesn't like it. It doesn't like it.
Some might have doubted it, but you see, you know, with the work of science and math and calculus 3
And that.
the bricks at Giza, we got something. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. Hey, we're gonna go to Albania, Blair. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Oh, it's very bright.
You see the fibre was all sparkly?
Yeah.
That's the laser.
Alright boys, so much to go over. So we brought Owen's PC out here into the house, and so we extracted the hard drive here, and we put it in there, and then we tried to extract the Windows 10 files so we can get it on the SSD that's in the new computer, and it wasn't really working quite well. It's a long story. I don't want to, I didn't document every single step of it because I didn't want to leak important information, but basically we decided Owen needs to actually purchase Windows 11, and so he's going to do that once I get this to his house. And so we're going to give him all of the manuals that we got, all the keyboard, the cables, all the boxes, so he can throw them away, because we're not going to put them in our trash because our trash is full. And so I guess that's about it. I'm going to go over to his house now, and that is the end of it. This concludes it after 3 days, finally. And so let's get this done. Hit the clip.
The clip. What do you mean hit the clip?
Pop off.
Pop off.
Hey, let's go. So, what have we learned today after building this $900 computer?
Nothing.
He's learned absolutely nothing. Pop off, Queen. Yeah! Well, I learned something. You want to know what it is?
No.
Well, I learned that it's not about the computer that you have. It's about you building it and the friends that you make along the way.
Okay.
So as we can see here, we have his epic gaming setup already in there. I gave him a brand new monitor that he's going to have to give back to us in a few months probably, and he's going to buy his own monitor. But for right now, we have to buy Windows 11. What do you think about that?
I think that sucks. Man, if Bill Gates was here, I would not take the vaccine in front of him, you know? I don't know.
So yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? The PC just kind of sticks out like that. But you want to see the RGB from the other side? There's like barely any. Look at that. It's like lackluster, man. Get that guy, get that guy. I'll pay you 100 Canadian dollars if you get that guy. Very nice.
Yeah,
very nice.
100 Canadian dollars now. Well, I don't even know what that would be in American dollars. Well, I mean, it's a promise. You made that promise.
No! Whatever daddy wants.
Whatever daddy wants, daddy gets.
Look at the frame rate. That's a lot of frames. That's pretty good. On performance mode in Fortnite. He can't see any of it though because this monitor is 60 hertz.
Think about how many images there would be in 1 second, dude. Like, that's kind of crazy to think about, you know? Was it fun making the computer?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was pretty good, innit? It was, I learned a lot more than I did last time because we had slightly different parts. I feel like I had more fun than you, though. What do you think about that? Did you have the slightest bit of fun?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, there was at certain points to where it was kind of a bit frustrating and, like, boring to do. But, like, for the most part, it was definitely interesting to learn some new stuff about computers. Because, like, you know, I use computers, like, every day. But I don't really know that much about computers. So it's important to know, like, exactly what you're doing and that kind of stuff.
And at the same time, on top of that, what did we do like an hour ago? That's right. We accidentally purchased a scam version of Windows 11. And so we had to refund it. And it wasn't my money. It wasn't Owen's money. It was his mum's money. That's crazy. Oh, Oh my gosh. The my mom joke just dropped my phone. It's so funny, the phone just drops and it dies. Anyway, I guess it's about it.